tickle the heart. Let our music take you there. The star will take you everywhere, bringing music closer to your heart. The star will take you there.
Ang pagnanakaw, pangangalakal at pagpili ng bahagi ng power transmission lines ay pinagbabawal ng batas. Bukod sa parusang 20 taon ng pagkakabilanggo at magmumulta ng 50,000 hanggang 100,000. Maaari itong magdulot ng inyong kamatayan kapag nakuryente ka. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis, Bugula, Union, or contact us at 0915-1170-111. Art and Furnitures.
Hello, good morning, TJ Home Builders po.
TJ Home Builders po?
Yes po, sir.
Sir, paano po umorder online ng mga hardware supplies?
Yes po, sir. Madali lang naman pong mag-order through our Facebook page po. Punta lang po kayo sa facebook.com/tjhomebuilders at i-message nyo na lang po kami doon at meron lang pong sasagot sa inyo. So meron po tayong indoor, outdoor, tsaka meron din po tayong for kitchen, for bathroom, at mga lightings po.
Sir, ang TJ Home Builders po ay isang tindahan na nag-o-offer po ng mga finishing material. Easy to install at mas makakatipid po sila ng oras at sa pera po nila. Mas concentrated po kami sa mga modern materials.
TJ Home Builders! We turn houses into homes!
Kapag labis pong nainitan o nausukan ng mga linya, tore at mga materyales na nakakabit dito, maaaring magdulot ito ng pagkaantala sa daloy ng kuryente. Bukod sa apoy, ang usok mula sa pagsisiga ay nagiging dahilan para ma-ionize ang hangin sa paligid ng linya ng kuryente. Ang mismong hangin ay pwedeng maging konduktor ng kuryente sa pagitan ng mga kable. Ang usok ay maaaring daluyan ng kuryente papuntang lupa at maging sanhi ng brownout. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
investment, isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa BAW!
Winner Wednesday mga Car Rangers, and naimbag na agsapa sa ating mga Car Rangers. Ang taas na nag-imbag na agsapa to all our viewers watching us via channel 11, 13, and 44. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And syempre, kakulitan, kakwentuhan, giving you unbiased, critical, and inspiring stories. Siya Kikay, at syempre ang pares na to ay hindi kompleto kung wala si Papa Paul.
Yes naman! Good morning sa inyong lahat mga Ka-Rangers. Ako pa rin si Papa P ang magpapatuloy sa inyo ng mga arangkada stories dito sa Cordillera, Luzon, buong Pilipinas at buong mundo. Tuloy-tuloy na natin. Nasa gitna na tayo ng ating linggo at Winner Wednesday ngayon. Mga panalong-panalo ng mga story at mga kaganapan ang ihatid namin sa inyo. At saktong-sakto sa mainit na kape at napakasarap na umagahan ninyo.
Yes, and syempre yung champorado na napaka-unique strawberry champorado offered by Lemonade Hotel. Bakit hindi pa natin subukan? At baka mga Car Rangers natin nagbukas ng Camp Janhi, your hiker's trail snack is also available with them.
Yun na yun talaga. At sabi nga nila kapag ganitong mga panahon, ramdam na natin yung simoy ng hangin ng Kapaskuhan. At saktong-sakto ang ating mga Aldrich Corporation product na kung saan sa aw pa lang ay talagang mawawala ng pain mo at magpapainit sa inyo ang iba't ibang mga product. Di ba?
Kaya nga, partner, from ointment to pau masahe to pau spray to their capsules, their supplement, their RoboCough for kids and for adults would really be something na kayang-kaya natin gamitin to all sa lahat ng mga Car Rangers natin dyan of all ages and sexes.
Yun na yun. At ito na nga talaga, panalong Winner Wednesday ngayon. At mga pag-uusapan natin, Shikikay, mga ibibida nating mga guests. At ngayong Wednesday, alam naman natin, bongga kanay, di ba?
Yes, partner. Excited ako with this segment kasi mga Car Rangers, again, ang bawat kwento ng nanay natin ay kwento din ng bawat Pilipino sa sakripisyo nila and kung paano sila tumayong nanay sa mga tao and their community aside from their own biological children.
Yes, isa dito ang ibibida din natin ay isang madiskarteng ilaw ng tahanan na kung saan makikita natin ang pagiging host, community volunteer, voice artist, online seller, at marami pang iba. Wow! Hindi napapagod mga kaganapan ng nanay na ito, di ba, Shikaina?
Kaya nga, it just defined that women are not limited already kasi we have unlimited ways para mapakita namin ang aming talent kahit na nanay na kami, di ba? And syempre, tututukan din natin ang mainit na balita in a few, di ba, Kabsat?
Yes, narito din ang mga kaganapan dito sa Cordillera, Luzon, buong Pilipinas at pag-uusapan din natin ang mga vaccination schedule at ang mga COVID-19 cases and update and situationer sa iba't ibang lugar dito sa Luzon.
Bakit hindi na pa natin simulan, Kabsat, with our weather update kasi napakaagang winner ang ating mga Car Rangers sa NDRRMC kasi tinext na tayo kaagad, di ba? Napakaaga, buti pa sila nagte-text eh.
Ayun na nga, narito na ang ating DUST Pag-asa na ating weather and regional weather forecast ngayong umaga na kung saan kanina naglabas ng 3 a.m. ngayong araw, our severe tropical storm Odette or Rai is moving west-northwestward at 20 km per hour. Northeast monsoon affecting Luzon po yan. At sa ating pagtayan ng ating DOST sa ating Eastern Visayas ay makakaranas ng maulap na papawirin na may kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at pagkidlat at pagkulog-tulot ng ating STS Rai. At Central Western Visayas naman at Palawan kasama ng Calayan Islands at Occidental Mindoro ay makakaranas ng bahagyang maulap hanggang sa mga maulap na papawirin na may pulo-pulong pag-ulan, pagkidlat at pagkulong dulot ng localized thunderstorm. Medyong itong ating Odette na tropical storm ay talagang magbibigay ng badya ng bagyo dito sa ating Western and Visayas area. Katamtaman hanggang sa malakas na hangin mula sa hilagang silangan ng Iral sa Visayas, Occidental Mindoro at Palawan kasama ng Calayan Islands na may katamtaman hanggang sa maalon na karagatan. Kaya't mga Rangers, ingat-ingat pa rin po tayo lalo na sa mga papalaot at sa ating mga mangisda.
Yes, mag-ingat tayo mga Car-Rangers.
Yes.
And sabi nga ni Papa Paul kanina, quality products from Aldrich Corporation. One of that is POW that is available in your pharmaceutical company at a very, very affordable and very holistic price for everyone that could take advantage. And mga Car-Rangers, speaking of taking advantage, let's take advantage for being a winner in this situation, and that malapit nang magpasko with the theme Sharing of Love this Christmas naman mga Car-Rangers, na pinakita pa rin ng Lions Club na headed by Miss Agnes Montoya, that love is really in the air. And mga Car-Rangers, it's I'm very happy to say that they were able to at least help 60 less fortunate kids that became their beneficiary from the Baguio Session Club D301-C Northern Philippines, incorporated with St. John Paul Learning Center Incorporated and UP Sigma RHO Cares and Lion Tomping Kanya. And maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagtulong nyo. Winner na winner talaga kayo sa puso namin at sa mga puso ng mga batang ito.
Yes, panalong-panalo at talagang nakita natin yung women empowerment naroon, yung pagbugso ng kanilang advokasya bilang kababaihan. Sabi nga nila, walang gender sa pagtulong at kung kakayanin, makakaya talaga kahit babae ka man, lalaki, kahit anong nasa parte ng ating spectrum ng gender, di ba?
Exactly, partner. And syempre, kahit man politician tao or hindi, simpleng tao lang tayo, basta yung puso at advokasya mo sa pagtulong is winner ka na talaga.
Yes, at the end of the day, sabi nga nila, hiram lang ang ating buhay sa ating mundo, at ang may bibigay natin na renta ay ang pagtulong or act of kindness.
Grabe, partner, biglang tumas yung balahibo ko dun sa sabi mong renta lang ang buhay natin. Which really reminds me talaga that this life that we're living is for us to share talaga the goodness that we have and winning in our battles as well.
Yes, indeed. Very well said. Candidate number one. Speaking of candidate number one, umarangkada ang ating kandidata ng Miss World Philippines, na kung saan talagang nakapasok ang ating Tracy Perez sa ating Beauty with a Purpose Challenge, na kung saan kasama niya nananalo at nagkaroon ng Fast Track Challenge dito, ang top 5 with Beauty with a Purpose project for Miss World 2021, si England, Kenya, South Africa at USA. In the final head-to-head challenge, the contestant delivered 2 speeches. First, they were given 2 minutes to present their Beauty with a Purpose project, and second, as a representative or ambassador of Puerto Rico, na kung saan nakita natin yung proyekto ni Mama Tracy, our Miss World Philippines 2021, na kung saan ang proyekto niya ay ang project para kay nanay, na kung saan ito yung proyekto para sa mga single mother.
Wow naman. And alam mo, partner, gone were the days that the stereotype of women is that pag single mother ka, kawawa ka na sa society na to. And the thing is that, you know mga Car-Rangers, I for myself, nakita ko that we are empowered kahit na single mother kami. Nakita namin ang tulong from the government and tulong ng kapwa namin kababaihan, that we have placed, something. We have changed something because we are not just women. We are women talaga.
Yes, tama naman yun. At habang dinideliver niya speech ni Ma'am Tracy ng Miss World 2021 Philippines, ay nakita natin yung determinasyon niya, at sabi niya nga, bigyan din natin ang Miss World platform. Sabi nga nila, women empowerment, ba't hindi natin empower ang mga mothers?
Yes, exactly. My thoughts as well, partner. Kasi, alam mo yung minsan, we've always thought that we're limited because we are just at home, we are just single mom, we are just this. Yun yung limitations mo dahil nag-asawa ka na, dahil, you're already a mother, and that, andun pa rin kasi na iniisip nila or sinasabi nila na hanggang dyan ka na lang. You cannot pursue what you can pursue because you're a mother already. But that is wrong. Diba mga Car-Rangers? Being a mother is more than multiple of gratitude that we can do and the multiple of skills that we offer as a mother as well.
Yes, at ito na nga, at makita na talaga natin na wala na yung stereotyping na kapag sinabing nanay ka, ilaw ka ng tahanan, nasa bahay ka lang. Pero yung ilaw ng tahanan na yon ay kaya mag-inspire at mag-shine outside outside sa bahay at hindi dapat na ikukulong sa bahay lamang.
Exactly, partner. Yung ilaw mo kasi, it hydrates to
Yes,
everyone that is within you. And nakakatuwa lang mga Car-Rangers kasi yung pagiging nanay mo is not applicable only to your biological children. It only also applies to the people that you work with, the community that you stand for, the change that you want to do. And also to my students and to my biological kids, Elera and Ethan, good morning anak. And to my students na nagtatanong kung meron ng face-to-face classes, hold on lang. Excited na naman kayo dyan. And that, bibigyan natin kayo ng update on dyan in the coming days. And malay natin, di ba? We'll see.
Yes, nag-start ka na bumate. So batiin ko din ng aking napaka-sipag na nanay.
Yes!
Na 30 years na siyang nasa abroad at nagsusumikap na magbigay sa amin ng magandang buhay. At see you soon sa iyong pagbabalik dito sa Pilipinas.
Wow.
At warm hugs at talagang welcome back sa Pilipinas.
Wow, walang kapaguran ng mga
Yes.
nanay natin. Lalo na rin sa nanay kung nag-aalaga pa rin ng napakakukulit niyang rascals. Hindi na kasi talaga sila apo, rascals na sila kasi damaging na tong mga batang ito. Kaya also to all the mothers, to all the women there that is fighting to put a mark on the society, maraming salamat for making a change also, di ba?
Yes, making a change. Speaking of that word, that phrase, at statement na yan, talagang ngayon, making a change naman sa ating COVID-19
Yes.
situation or na kung saan patuloy pa rin tayong binabago yung talagang pagtaas ng mga active cases. Ngayon nga talagang nakita natin yung pagbaba at paglaban natin sa COVID-19. At narito na, meron po tayong new cases po yan na 2 at meron po tayong 2 din na new recoveries at 2 pong namatay.
Kaya nga, partner. But the thing is that patuloy tayong lumaban. Let's win this. Let's battle.
Yes.
Let's heal as one mga Car-Rangers kasi we only have one lockdown in Upper QM. And ingat-ingat lang po tayo sa mga Car-Rangers natin na nasa barangay na yan. And today is the start of the bakuna or worldwide bayanihan, bakunahan dito sa buong Pilipinas. And that it started today, December 15, December 16, and December 17. But today, mga Car-Rangers, just a friendly reminder, we have 3 vaccination sites available for you, 8 to 2 p.m. sa SLU Gym, SMB1 Parking at People's Park. Wow naman! 1 to 5 p.m. We're opening all the sectors and all the places that we can para lahat tayo is mabakunahan. And that first dose is available between 12 to 17 years old and 18 years old and above. Ang mga available na vaccines are Moderna, AstraZeneca, and Sinovac. For second dose naman, please make sure that you go to your specific vaccination site. Syempre, AstraZeneca, Sinovac, Moderna, Gamaleya. And second dose is SLU and SM naman. Of course, our booster dose is available for those that was supposed to be given for 6 months and under 3 months for Johnson. And partner, di ba, naging maingay din to dahil ito yung tanong kay Miss Bea.
Yes.
Tama ba, partner, on the
Tama.
top 5? Top 5 na ba yun?
Dapat bang magkaroon tayo ng universal vaccination passport? At ang sagot niya naman niya is public health is a responsibility, tama?
Yes.
At kung ito talaga yung magpapababa at tutulong sa pandemya, why not?
Ikaw ba, partner?
Yes.
If I were to ask you the same question, are you amenable to get to really, dapat ba na meron bang vaccination passport ang lahat ng tao?
Yes, thank you for that beautiful question. Talagang umagang-umaga pinapahirapan ako ng partner ko. For me naman, as a citizen, at nakita natin yung hirap ng pandemya, alam ko at talagang lahat tayo inaasam na yung matapos na itong pandemya. Bakit hindi na lang natin sumunod at sundin itong mga ganitong pwedeng sabi nating experimental siya. Pero pwede itong maging solusyon. Isa sa mga solusyon na kung saan pwede magpababa ng pagkalat ng ating COVID-19 sa iba't ibang lugar. Na kung saan using universal vaccination passport, it will help na kung saan makikita at mamonitor ang ating pagpasok at makita na talagang safe ba ang mga tao kapag meron na siyang vaccine. Diba?
Tama nga naman. Ako din, I agree with you, partner. And I agree with Miss Bea on her stand on that. Ako naman, kahit hindi mo ako tatanungin.
Yes.
Unsolicited advice from our car rangers dyan. My point is that as long as we encourage them, kasi mga car rangers, we cannot really impose them. Kasi meron na silang kanya-kanyang, kami din, I mean, may kanya-kanya na tayong belief on vaccination and we cannot really impose them na magpa-vaccine sila. What we can do is to properly educate them.
Yes, yes.
And secondly, is to just encourage them. Kasi sabi ko nga, if they already made up their mind na ayaw nilang magpa-vaccine, kahit anong gawin mo, kahit bali-baliktarin mo, you cannot do that. And that also applies to our education side as well. We cannot really impose our students or we cannot restrict them na sabihin na bawal, hindi kayo pwedeng pumasok kung hindi kayo vaccinated. That's against the law and there's no law provisioning that we should really let the students get vaccinated first before they go to school. Kaninang umaga lang, sumakay ako sa jeep. Tinanong ako ng driver kasi nakita yung ID ko. Sabi niya, kayo ba nag-i-interview? Kasi yung iba naming kasama naming drivers is ayaw pang magpa-vaccine. So sabi ko sa kanya, yun lang, we just encourage them and educate them what the vaccine is for and tanggalin yung gunam nila, their doubts about vaccination so that we can get a herd immunity. And the thing is that we're doing it firstly for themselves naman,
Yes,
diba?
tama naman, nakita natin both sides. At kung sabi mo nga, kung hindi pa sila decided na at hindi sila niniwala sa
Yes.
vaccine, kailangan pa rin nilang maghintay.
Yes.
Maghintay na maging maayos ng lahat para kapag may mga batas tulad ng Universal Vaccination Passport, sundin na nila. Pero hintay lang natin na humupa ng mga cases.
Oo. And naalala ko lang, Kabsat, that kung hindi man sila masyadong naniniwala sa
Yes.
vaccine against COVID, maybe the government can look into flu vaccine.
Yes.
Kasi it's a very tantamount to the COVID vaccine. However, less nga yung immunity niya. However, mas marami kasing naniniwalang they can get a flu shot vaccine at a very, at a minimal price and the same din naman. So maybe the government can look into that as well, di ba?
Yes naman, at talagang makita natin maganitong usapin na COVID-19, vaccination natin, naging mainit na issue yan at talagang pinaghati ang opinion sa mga ganitong usapin. I hope sana magkaroon tayo ng malawak na pananaw at understand sa mga ganitong sitwasyon.
Yes, partner. And also mamaya mga car rangers, good vibes pa rin, good news pa rin kasi sa morning balita makikita natin that lahat na ng parte ng Benguet at iba pang mga probinsya at bayan dito sa Region 1 ay naniwala at they have won the doubts and skepticism that the COVID vaccine is really important to our car rangers. And sa mga car rangers natin dyan, comment down. What are your thoughts about this? Tama ba? Are you amenable for a vaccination passport pagpasok sa mga probinsya or countries sa loob at labas ng Pilipinas?
Yes, kahit sa aming pagbabalik, pag-uusapan natin ang iba't ibang kaganapan at talagang pag-uusapan yung ibibida nating mga kababaihan at ang ating segment na bonggaganay na kung saan isang nanay na magbibigay ng inspiring story sa kanyang journey bilang isang mother.
Naman, partner. Kaya mga car rangers, tutok lang sabi namin ang laging paalala, hawakan ng remote pero wag ililipat. Just keep the volume up para marinig nyo ang mga boses namin ni Papa Paul. Syempre, ito pa rin ang tambalang Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan.
Hear the music of the heart. Let our music take you there, where Star will take you everywhere, bringing music closer to your heart. Star will take you there.
Ang pagnanakaw, pangangalakal at pagpili ng bahagi ng power transmission lines ay pinagbabawal ng batas. Bukod sa parusang 20 taon ng pagkakabilanggo at magmumulta ng 50,000 hanggang 100,000. Maaari itong magdulot ng inyong kamatayan kapag nakuryente ka. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis Bugo, La Union, or contact us at 0915-117-0111. Art and Furnitures.
Hello, good morning, TG Home Builders po.
TG Home Builders po?
Yes po, sir.
Sir, paano po umorder online ng mga hardware supplies?
Yes po, sir. Madali lang naman pong mag-order through our Facebook page po. Punta lang po kayo sa facebook.com/tghomebuilders at i-message nyo na lang po kami doon at meron lang pong sasagot sa inyo. So, meron po tayong indoor, outdoor, tsaka meron din po tayong for kitchen, for bathroom, at mga lightings po.
Sir, ang TG Home Builders po ay isang tindahan na nag-offer po ng mga finishing material. Easy to install at mas makakatipid po sila ng oras at sa pera po nila. Mas concentrated po kami sa mga modern materials.
TG Home Builders! We turn houses into homes!
Kapag labis pong nainitan o nausukan ng mga linya, tore at mga materyales na nakakabit dito, maaaring magdulot ito ng pagkaantala sa daloy ng kuryente. Bukod sa apoy, ang usok mula sa pagsisiga ay nagiging dahilan para ma-ionize ang hangin sa paligid ng linya ng kuryente. Ang mismong hangin ay pwedeng maging konduktor ng kuryente sa pagitan ng mga kable. Ang usok ay maaaring daluyan ng kuryente papuntang lupa at maging sanhi ng brownout. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
Isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa POW!
Nagbabalik ang Morning Balitaktakan, pasadahan naman natin ng mga nagbabagang balita. Ngayong umaga itong Morning Balita. War on drugs sa Cordillera, tagumpay ayon sa PDEA at PNP. Yan ang balitang tututukan ni Charles Nicolimon.
Ayon sa PDEA at PNP, matagumpay ang kampanya nila laban sa droga sa Cordillera.
Yung year-end accomplishment for 2021 is considered unprecedented, ibig sabihin highest. For the last 5 years, 6 years of the war on drugs, nakapagtala ito, yung 2021 ng pinakamataas at pinakamalaking accomplishments.
Ayon sa PDEA, may 3 batayan ang ahensya para masabing matagumpay sila sa kanilang adhikain. Ito'y batay sa supply reduction, demand reduction, at rehabilitation integration ng mga drug users.
3 kasi ang naging batayan ng Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency pagdating sa war on drugs. Una is the supply reduction. Pinipigilan natin yung dangerous drugs para pumunta doon sa community. Second, the demand reduction campaign. Binibigyan natin ng kaukulang knowledge yung community para iwasan yung pagpasok ng illegal drugs. And the third is the rehabilitation and integration. Kapag nagtagpo na yung droga at yung tao, supply at saka demand, yung tao na gumamit doon, dapat meron tayong konkretong programa. Ito yung rehabilitation and reintegration program.
Sa datos ng PDEA Cordillera, papalo sa 503 ang mga naaresto sa iligal na droga sa rehiyon kung saan 441 ang mga hindi nasa listahan at 62 ang mga nasa listahan. Aabot din sa 636 ang bilang ng mga operasyong ikinasa laban sa iligal na droga. Karamihan dito ay bypass operation at interdiction operation. Papalo naman sa 669 ang mga naisampang kaso kaugnay sa paglabag sa Republic Act 9165. Pagdating sa bilang ng mga drug-cleared barangay, papalo na ito sa 272. Sa isinagawang mga operasyon laban sa iligal na droga, ngayon lang pumalo sa 1.6 billion pesos ang halaga ng mga nasabat na mga droga. Kinabibilangan ito ng marijuana, shabu at ecstasy. Ito'y mas mataas kung ikukumpara sa nakalipas na mga taon sa kampanya ng iligal na droga. Pinapaalalahanan naman ng DILG ang mga LGUs sa kanilang tungkulin laban sa droga.
Kailangan ng ating mga provincial, city, and municipal and barangay governments, dapat mayroon silang activated, strengthened, and functional local anti-drug abuse council. And of course, importante din na mayroon silang comprehensive local anti-drug plan of action para ma-eliminate yung drug affectation with corresponding targets per quarter. Dapat yung ating mga LGUs, alam nila kung ano yung patutukuhan nila.
Samantala, binabantayan naman ng PDEA ang mga narco-politicians lalo na ngayong eleksyon. Aabot kasi sa 33 mga posibleng narco-politicians ang na-monitor ng ahensya. Nagiging maingat naman ang ahensya sa mga ito laban sa anumang propaganda ngayong election season.
I can speak siguro for PNP and PDEA na yung mga listahan, yung mga chismis hindi kami naniniwala. Kailangan, kung gusto mong ilagay yan sa listahan, give us at least reports, hard evidence, na kung saan masusupport natin yung claim natin sa listahan.
Sa ngayon, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang dalawang ahensya kasama ang DSWD at DOH para sa rehabilitasyon ng mga drug users at pagpuksa sa droga sa rehiyon. Charles Nicolimon para sa Luzon Headlines.
Isang vintage bomb na tagpuan sa syudad ng Baguio nagbabalik para tutukan ng balitang ito. Charles Nicolimon.
Yes, slack, 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 slack.
Maingat na ibinaba ng mga otoridad ang vintage bomb na ito na nahukay sa Barangay Balsigan, Baguio City kahapon. Nahukay ito sa ginagawang bahay sa gilid ng bundok.
Itong bomba na nahanap natin, as usual, galing ng mga World War II pa na bomba yan na hindi sumabog kaya nahanapan natin.
Sa pagsisiyasat ng PNP, may bigat itong 1,000 pounds. Isa ito sa pinakamalaking bomba na nadiskubre sa Baguio. Nahahawig ito sa MK-65 1,000-pound general purpose US bomb na ginamit noong World War II. Pero para makumpirma, inaalam pa ito ng mga otoridad.
Sa bigat nun, kailangan natin ng maraming manpower saka yung mga gamit katulad nung mga tali na matitibay kasi ibinaba natin doon sa taas. So buti na lang at maraming tulong na dumating katulad ng mga gamit ng fire at biniko kaya medyo hindi tayo nahirapan masyado.
Tuloy-tuloy na nakakatanggap ang PNP ng report tungkol sa mga natatagpuang vintage bomb.
Yung laki niyang yun kasi 1,000 pounder yun. Depende na naman sa positioning niya. Kung nasa taas yun, madaming dadamayan niya kaya mga around 300 to 600 meters. Kaya niyang sirain yung nakapaligid na yun.
Pinapayuhan ang publiko na agad makipag-ugnayan sa mga otoridad at wag na wag gagalawin kapag nakakita ng mga vintage bomb. Charles Nicolimon para sa Luzon Headlines.
20 vaccination sites bubuksan sa Benguet. Nagbabalita Randy Guzman.
Magbubukas ang 20 vaccination sites sa iba't ibang bayan ng Benguet mula bukas hanggang ika-17 ng Disyembre. Target nilang mabakunahan ang 37,480 individual.
Ito naman ay actually ang sinabi sa atin, it was provided by the National DOC. Pero yun ay based din sa ating mga based din sa remaining na hindi pa naka-receive ng kahit isang vaccine, one dose, kahit dose of vaccine. Yun ang ginamit nila. Tapos, inad nila, nadagdag yung sa target na nabigyan ng NDOC.
Malaking tulong daw ang mga bakuna programs na ito sa pagbaba ng kaso ng COVID-19.
Ang cases natin ngayon in Benguet ay nag-decrease. Magmula, I think nag-start na towards the end part of or the second week yata ng mga November, nag-start na siyang bumaba yung ating new cases.
Kaya naman inaanyayahan pa rin niya ang mga residente na nag-aalinlangan pa ring magpabakuna na magpaturok na.
We are still encouraging them na magpabakuna. Kasi at saka kung may mga tanong, marami naman tayong hotline para kung kailangan pa rin ng mga katanungan na hindi pa niya sasagot, to ask para maka-receive ng tamang information and then eventually para magbakuna, mag-change plan din magbakuna.
Sa kasalukuyan, 52 na lamang ang aktibong kaso sa probinsya. Wala na ring kaso ngayon ang Bakun at Bukod, Benguet. Randy Guzman para sa Luzon Headlines.
Dumako naman tayo sa Pangasinan, 30 bayan sa probinsya. Wala nang naitalang kaso ng COVID-19. Nagbabalik, Randy Guzman.
Dahil sa tuloy-tuloy na mga bakuna programs at iba pang mga hakbang ng Pangasinan laban sa COVID-19, 31 na lamang ang aktibong kaso ng probinsya. Ang mga bayan ng Bani at Mapandan ang nakapagtala ng pinakamaraming aktibong kaso sa bilang na 5 bawat bayan. Maagang pamasko naman para sa 30 bayan ng probinsya na wala na silang mga kaso ng COVID-19. Samantala, mas mababa na rin sa 100 ng aktibong kaso ng La Union sa bilang na 72. San Fernando ang may pinakamataas sa bilang na 25 na sinundan ng bayan ng San Juan na may 12. Sa kasalukuyan, wala ng aktibong kaso sa mga bayan ng Burgos, Pugo, San Gabriel at Caba. Asam ng bawat bayan ng patuloy na pagbaba at pagkawala ng mga kaso ng COVID-19, lalong-lalo na sa nalalapit na selebrasyon ng Kapaskuhan. Randy Guzman para sa Luzon Headlines.
Para sa makaragdagang balita, bisitahin ang aming website na rngluzon.com
at tumutok sa Luzon Headlines. Ako si Shakay Nakudaw.
Ako si Paul Baldoza at ito ang Morning Balita.
Hear the music of the heart. Let all music take you there. The star will take you everywhere, bringing music closer to your heart. The star will take you there.
Ang pagnanakaw, pangangalakal at pagpili ng bahagi ng power transmission lines ay pinagbabawal ng batas. Bukod sa parusang 20 taon ng pagkakabilanggo at magmumulta ng 50,000 hanggang 100,000. Maaari itong magdulot ng inyong kamatayan kapag nakuryente ka. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis Bugula, Union. Contact us at 0915-1170-111. Art and Furnitures.
Hello, good morning. TJ Home Builders po.
TJ Home Builders po?
Yes po, sir.
Sir, paano po umorder online ng mga hardware supplies?
Yes po, sir. Madali lang naman pong mag-order through our Facebook page po. Punta lang po kayo sa facebook.com/tjhomebuilders at i-message nyo na lang po kami doon at meron lang pong sasagot sa inyo. So meron po tayong indoor, outdoor, tsaka meron din po tayong for kitchen, for bathroom, at mga lightings po.
Sir, ang TG Home Builders po ay isang tindahan na nag-o-offer po ng mga finishing material. Easy to install at mas makakatipid po sila ng oras at sa pera po nila. Mas concentrated po kami sa mga modern materials.
TG Home Builders! We turn houses into homes!
Kapag labis pong nainitan o nausukan ng mga linya, tore at mga materyales na nakakabit dito, maaaring magdulot ito ng pagkaantala sa daloy ng kuryente. Bukod sa apoy, ang usok mula sa pagsisiga ay nagiging dahilan para maayonize ang hangin sa paligid ng linya ng kuryente. Ang mismong hangin ay pwedeng maging konduktor ng kuryente sa pagitan ng mga kable. Ang usok ay maaaring daluyan ng kuryente papuntang lupa at maging sanhi ng brownout. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
nahihilo. May stiff neck flatulence o masakit ang ulo. Sa Pauliniment, ginhaway, garantisado.
Pauliniment, isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa Pau!
Again, shout out to those that are watching us on channel 11, 13, and 44. And again, mga Car Rangers, bonggang storya ng isang nanay. Ang sakripisyo niya for her family and for her loved ones, her community, at ang pagbangon ng turismo dahil sa kanya. Alam niyo ba mga Car Rangers, a very person that really gave me a reason to really look forward and how tourism would really be after being dormant for a while. And on her chances and on her time being the previous DOT director of Department of Tourism, parang nakita ko that there is life, may buhay pa ang Baguio City. And aside from that, gusto nating malaman kung paano niya binabalanse ang pagiging nanay at a hardworking mother as well. So we have this morning a very, very passionate and hardworking woman, Miss Marie Venustan. Good morning!
Good morning sa inyong lahat.
Napaka-genuine talaga ni Ma'am Venus. Ma'am Venus, we just wanted to ask you to make greetings lang muna tayo sa mga nanonood sa atin. And I'm pretty sure some of your children and some of the people that you work with are watching with you.
Thank you so much for having me. Unang-una, maligayang Pasko sa inyong lahat. At magandang umaga po sa ating mga tagapakinig at tagapagsubaybay sa inyong programa. Nagagalak po ako na nandito ako sa inyong programa at sana'y may mga impormasyon ako na pwede ninyo din gampanan bilang ina at working mother.
Wow! Yes, Miss Venus. And sabi ko nga, when we used to talk to around, and na-miss talaga namin, ikaw na-miss ng Baguio City, ang isang inang katulad mo. Miss Venus, we just wanted to start off. Who are you as a mother?
Who am I as a mother? I'm very passionate. I can do anything in the home. I can cook, I can bake also. So I can clean. And I do a lot of chores. Right now, I'm also loving plants, so those parts of my passion. I've always loved reading. That's one of the things that probably I've imparted to my kids as well. So I do work-home balance. So sa akin, medyo mahirap kasi noon nakatira din kami abroad, no? I was a tourism attaché in Europe for 15 years. So I was traveling quite a lot. Working for the Philippines and leaving my home. My kids were very young then. And so I make it a point that someone is there too. So my husband was with me most of the time. And we balance our chores together. So hindi po kami nagkulang sa aming mga anak sa kanilang Filipino values, ganyan, habang nag-aaral sila sa Alemanya, nag-aaral sila ng German, ganyan. Alam nyo naman, iba ang mga values din pag nasa abroad sila, yung ating mga kabataan. Pero we made sure that the Filipino values is alive and well with them. In fact, we have taught our children to show their classmates, mga Aleman na mga kaklase nila, kung ano ang value ng Filipino. Kaya sabi ko, alam nyo, merong isang instance nga na yung mga kaklase nila, bigla na lang pumasok sa bahay. So I told my children, you better tell your classmates the moment they come home, to our home, they greet me, they greet their father, they greet anyone who's older than them. So since then, alam mo, pag pumapasok na sila, good morning or good evening, Mrs. Tan, ganyan na sila. So you see, little things like that provide perfect values for the children. So they keep it.
Yan. Actually, Miss Venus, nakita namin yung challenge and struggle niyan. Kasi I actually was surprised that they were abroad with you. Miss Venus, ang tanong ko naman, was it hard? Naging stricto ba kayong magulang on inculcating them the Filipino values? And what makes the Filipino values stand out from other nationalities?
Well, tayo kasi our values are underpinned with our Christian beliefs also, 'di ba? Catholic,
Mm-mm.
kanya, no? Christian. So, sa akin, importante 'yan na yung respect sa mga magulang, yan ang
Mm-mm.
number one. Yan, yung respeto. Yung mga kabataan abroad, medyo nakakalimutan nila yung ganon, na
Mm.
they answer back and all that. My children never did. They grew up
Oh.
abroad. They're
Mm.
still abroad. Actually,
Wow.
they're all abroad already. They're on their own. They're adults already. My son is living in Berlin. He is German.
Oh.
But he has kept the values of Filipino. He speaks Filipino pa rin. So, yeah. And he's very courteous to everybody,
Mm-mm.
not only to us as parents, but to anybody that he meets. So he radiates that Filipino value. In fact, his friends like him because he's kind, he's passionate, and he cares for people. And to me, that's the value that we have imparted to our kids is you love people. You have to give to people. So ganun po.
Wow, I like doon Miss
Yes.
Venus na tama nga naman that there will be chances talaga that you wanted to really grow the kids with the values that you've grown with. Miss Venus,
Yes.
ikaw ba bilang mother, may pagka-cool side ba tayo? Kasi syempre, iba din yung approach natin to our kids, di ba? Kasi ikaw din,
Yeah.
nasa abroad
Yes.
sila.
Yes.
So, how do you
Yes. Yes.
take care of
I'm
them?
actually a
Stricto ba
cool mom.
tayo? Do you call them? Do you tell them na, oh, tawagan mo ako, i-update mo ako? Kasi that is the usual
No.
notion that we have with parents, eh, di ba?
No, no, no. We don't demand from our children. We
Mm.
give them the freedom of choice. So whatever, in fact, when they were growing up, we gave them a lot of freedom. And natutuwa din ako that they were growing abroad because the independence, they're very independent. And
Mm.
pero the independence in such a way that they always look up to you for comfort and for
Mm.
wisdom. So hindi nawawala 'yon sa kanila, and I am very proud of my kids because they don't forget that too, no, na hindi sila just deciding on their own. They need the payo of their parents too. So I'm actually a very cool mom. In fact, I listen to the radio so that I can be up to date with them. So sa akin, yeah, I talk their language, I understand them. So I think there is that close rapport with the kids and open communication. So I think that is important. You have to keep
Mm.
an open communication with them and be
Mm-mm.
open-minded. Kasi,
Oh.
we are merely guardians for our children, but their
Mm-mm.
future is their own. You just
Mm-mm.
keep on molding them because then they will follow the right way.
Right?
Just
I
keep
for
on,
my
yeah.
Kaya nga, Miss Venus, I for myself, I believe communication pa rin talaga yung way
Is the
natin
key.
to speak their
Yeah, yeah.
language. And Miss Venus, ang
Yes.
tanong ka lang kasi sinabi mo that you did not demand for them and in fact, you've given them the freedom of choice.
Yes.
Is there a thin line of freedom and dependence on the children? Kasi yung iba parang they abuse their freedom already. How do you make sure na hindi nila
I
inaabuso
think
yung freedom na yon?
Yes, yes. That's why I think you have to have a strong foundation from the onset. We
Mm.
reared our kids in a manner that, we were strict in the right sense. We did not punish them unless they know that they made a mistake. So
Mm.
hindi kami parents that would torture children, but teach them. Oh yeah, yeah, teach them really the proper way. Why? So I think fundamentally,
Mm-mm.
as parents, it has to start from when they are even toddlers. You have to rear them that way kasi the moment they start thinking already,
Mm-mm.
they know what they want. They cannot insist because they know that you are there putting parameters of what's right and what's wrong. So I think to me, ito lang siguro ang payo ko sa mga ina o nagbabalak na mag-ina na talaga the children, they know if you are weak, they know if you're strong, and you have to make sure that you are in command. So children from the beginning, from probably infant to toddler, the discipline starts there. You cannot
Yes,
anymore discipline them after.
exactly, the
So to
foundation.
me, that's how we should do it as parents.
Exactly, Miss Venus. Kasi tama, there should be a foundation, there should be value onset or habang
Formation, yeah, onset.
yes, while our kids are growing. Kasi ako din, Miss
Yes,
Venus,
yes,
my kids
yes.
are 3 and 7 years old, and tama,
Oh
you
yeah, formative years.
yes, formative. Kaya
Yes,
medyo ako, nahihirapan ako, Miss Venus, kasi yung age
yes, yes.
gap nila medyo
You
magkaiba.
have to make
Kaya,
sure, yeah, they know. The kids can sense, no? They know. So you make sure that they know that you are in charge.
wow,
Kasi alam
I
mo, di ba,
wow.
kids can just get their own way, right? They get their
Right.
own way. Mama, I want this, I want that, I want to eat this, I want to eat that. But you have to explain it in such a way that they can understand in their own thinking.
Right.
So sabihin na, yeah, you know how it is. So, yeah, from the onset, from the onset.
Exactly.
So,
A great parenting tip nga, Miss Venus. And Miss Venus, punta naman tayo on you being a mother of tourism here in Baguio City. And if I if I'm not mistaken, Miss Venus, you were appointed 2018, and that was the time when we got the moniker of being the UNESCO Heritage for Cultural
ah,
City and Folk Arts. So, paano nyo nagawa yun? Paano natin
okay.
na-empower ang turismo in your time?
Thank you very much for mentioning that. Actually, I was appointed as regional director from my stint abroad for 15
Mm.
years, no? I was appointed as regional director in 2015.
Oh.
2015. And my posting in the Cordilleras was up till 2018. So
Oh.
for the last 3 years, yes, yes. As you know, we've actually hit the ground running. The moment I sat as regional director, I said, let's revive. So everything revival of what Baguio was. Kasi ako, I grew up here in Baguio, no? I'm a Baguio girl. I studied here. And so I know the Baguio, how it was when I was growing up. And so I said, now that nasa katungkulan ako, I want to give back. It's not just because I am in a position, but to me, it's something personal too. So I said, I want to revive the many things that people remember of Baguio. So Rev Bloom was the campaign that nilunsad ko. No? It wasn't even a marketing or a promotions campaign. It was
Right.
really a call to action for people to realize that, hey, this is Baguio. This is a city that defines itself, no? So let's bring that defining atmosphere of Baguio. So Rev Bloom was born. So a lot of my revivals was surely, if you remember, reviving the colonial colors of green and white, because we cannot veer away from our historical past. And to me, our historical past is part of our defining uh, uh, um, peg, no, as Baguio. So all of that. So I said, let's bloom Baguio once again. Let's put more flowers. Let's plant more trees. Let's revive our everlasting, which we have lost many years now.
Yes.
And I said, kaya yung mga, hindi ba, may kasabihan na walang forever, no? Is a moniker from that series, La Presa, wala daw forever. Sabi ko, sige, walang forever, pero may everlasting. So
Yes.
to me, that was a campaign that I said, let's bring back everlasting and let's recreate it, reinvent it. So marami akong na-rev. So Baguio during the colonial period of the Americans used to be talaga was really built and found because of R&R, no? Rest,
And
recreation,
recreation, right.
rest and revival, renewal, and wellness. Kasi lahat ng mga sundalo ng mga Amerikano noon na naka-deploy dito sa Pilipinas, no, hindi nila kaya yung init sa baba. So
Yes.
namamatay sila sa diphtheria, namamatay sila sa asthma, yung mga ganyang klase. So Hindi sila sanay sa weather na ganyan. So naghanap sila ng lugar na kasing lamig ng kanilang syudad sa Amerika. So kaya nila nakita ang Baguio. So kaya nung araw, napakarami nating hospital dito, napakarami nating sanitarium, di ba? So dito sila nagre-recreate. Tapos nung araw na yon, nung panahon na yon, si Daniel Burnham naman, talagang siya yung planner, no? One of the best city planner in America. So siya ngayon ang nag-design ng Baguio. So Daniel Burnham designed the Baguio. Baguio is the only American-built city in the Philippines. But that does not mean that some people don't like the Americans. But you see, we cannot veer away from our history, and that's what makes Baguio unique
Exactly,
all over the
Miss.
country. It's
Those are
very
exactly
defining.
my thoughts
So,
as well, Miss Venus. And
yeah.
sa totoo lang,
So,
Miss Venus, some of our viewers are calling us out. Thank you for the inspiration, Ma'am Venus, sabi ni Sir AIDS. And I know that you've worked with a lot of people from microsector to
yes.
everyone, to us tour guides. You've reached us so much. You've brought so much nurturing to us.
You keep up. Yeah, because I said, I've always said, you have to keep on looking back at history because then people will appreciate. So part of my revival was really reviving the creative atmosphere of Baguio, di ba? Sina Kidlat, sila Ben Cab, they used to have the arts festival every year. Pero nawala yon, sabi ko kay Manong Kidlat, let's revive that. Little did I know that I would apply for the UNESCO Creative Cities Network. So, it just really was timely because then, sabi ko, being a UNESCO creative city would reposition Baguio, not only as the summer capital, but it is a city where creativity thrives. Creative people are. So we applied for it, and then Mayor Dumogan said, "Sige, let's do it. I'll sign it," and so on. So we did not know. We took the chance whether we win or not. Then fine, we try again. But guess what? Right? That's part of history already. We got it first try, and we were the first city in the Philippines to be given that distinction as UNESCO Creative City. So I think after 4 years, I'm very happy that people are embracing that designation, and people are really breathing art, breathing creativity, breathing culture.
Yes, Miss Venus, grabe. I think that has left us an imprint here in the tourism industry. And if I may follow up, Miss Venus, if you are in years to pass, is this the legacy that you want to leave for Baguio City?
Let the people decide which legacy or legacies I will leave.
Yes.
Well,
Kaya nga.
definitely. I would like to leave a legacy where people can follow it through. Sa akin, legacies are meant to be examples
Yes.
for people to sustain it.
Exactly.
If people don't see it sustaining, then it's not your legacy. I'm just happy that we are there and started it in the beginning.
Exactly, Miss Venus. And the thoughts those are exactly my thoughts, Miss Venus. And Miss Venus, ano pa yung mga aabangan ng mga car rangers natin to you and your future activities? And sino na rin yung gusto nating pasalamatan?
Okay. Ngayon, as you know, I've retired from government service, but I'm not tired.
Oh.
So I continue to advocate and pursue my advocacies, especially where creativity is concerned. I mostly live here in Baguio now, and I am very much into the UNESCO creative sphere as consultant, as advisor. So I'm there, and I am now involved with a foundation that has the same mindset as I am, pursuing causes for sustainability. So there you are. So marami po akong papasalamatan ng mga tao na naniwala sa atin, no?
Go ahead,
Of course, unang kayo, no? You are part of the industry na naniwala sa ating mga pananaw, at it is my hope that you continue to keep that passion burning I'd like to thank my former staff in DOT who has also trailblazed many, many projects together with me. And well, I essentially I'd like to really give my thanks to the heroes of creativity, and these are the artisans and crafters that we have. And to me, they need us as much as we need them, and we would like to continue on for many, many years at partnership. But let me say that as we move towards the next years now and living with the pandemic, let us not stop. Let us not stop being passionate. Let's not stop being creative, because this is going to be the next industry. The creative industry will fuel the next economy of the Philippines. And I would like to be part of that.
Yes, there is really intense, there is passion in what you're saying, Miss Venus. And again, we are humbled for you to be part of the program. And thank you. Thank you so
My
much, Miss
pleasure.
Venus.
My pleasure. Maraming salamat sa inyo. I'm very happy to have been part of this program. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you again, ma'am, and have a great day po.
Marami pong salamat at mabuhay po kayong lahat at maligayang Pasko sa inyong lahat.
Naman. And that is the reason why she is a bongga nanay, mga ka-rangers, a definition of passion, hard work, and her legacies. Sabi niya nga, legacies will continue on after years, and her service doesn't stop because she have just defined the start of creativity, innovation, and reviving the tourism of Baguio City. Di ba, Kabsat?
Yes na yes talaga. Talagang nakita natin ngayong bongga kanay, isang istorya at talagang pagsusumikap, hindi lang pagiging nanay ng turismo at mga tour guides natin. At lalo na sa mga iwanan niyang legacy dito sa ating Cordillera at sa mga lugar na napuntahan niya. At ngayong ibida na yan, ngayong Winter Wednesday, talagang tuloy-tuloy na natin ang pagbibida ng iba't ibang mga storya at mga tao. At narito din ang ating isang ilaw ng tahanan na magbibigay sa atin ng madiskarteng pananaw. At narito na ang ating Miss Jellicated host na si Ma'am Angelica Maranan Maglanok. Good morning!
Hi, good morning to all of you. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's such a pleasure na maging part ng morning show natin.
Yes, Ma'am Angelica, alam naman natin na talagang bidang-bida natin ang iyong madiskarte yung mga pananaw at mga ginawa bilang nanay ngayong pandemya. Unang-una sa lahat, bumati naman tayo sa ating mga ka-rangers at mga sumusuporta sa ating Miss Jellicated host.
Ayan, so good morning po sa ating mga ka-rangers. Ayan, thank you for watching and supporting our morning Balitaktakan. And sa lahat ng mga supporters and family, friends ko, of course, thank you very much for always supporting me sa mga activities ko, be it sa events, projects, and the like. Thank
Yes,
you.
ito na nga. At nabanggit na natin ang pagiging Miss Jellicated host ninyo. Paano at kailan nagsimula ang pagiging napaka-Miss Jellicated host natin, Miss Ma'am Angelica?
Ayan, actually po, yung pagiging host ko nag-start pa when I was college. College pa lang kasi ako nag-host na ako ng mga events here in the city of San Fernando. So, as early as that, so parang 1 decade na akong nag-host. Kaya sobrang tagal na din yung experience natin into hosting.
Yes, oo. Ma'am Angelica, 'di ba, na stereotype kasi na kapag ang nanay ay ilaw ng tahanan at nasabi, nabansagan na dapat nasa bahay lamang at mga household chores lang. Pero ngayon, naipakita natin na kayang-kaya nating lumabas at ipakita yung ilaw ng tahanan sa iba't ibang aspeto tulad ng pagiging host ninyo. Ito na nga, lalo na ngayong pandemya, ang daming mga challenges. Paano nating hinarap ito at ginawang strength lalo na ngayong pandemya?
Ayan, bilang isang mother kasi of a 2-year-old baby, it's not really easy especially during the pandemic. Like what you've said, the traditional is yung nasa bahay yung ay, yung picture ko. Nasa bahay na ng nanay. Pero right now, it's 21st century na din. That's why we
Mhm.
are embracing something different. Like we work, we're very active in community, we're very active in our career. And we do it all at the same time. Parang ngayon kasi I'm really a woman of different shoes. I portray different roles and kahit pa man gaano ka-challenging during the pandemic, we make sure that we are able to fulfill our duties as a
Mm.
mommy, as a host, and even as a project manager kasi I also work as a project manager.
Yes, Ma'am Angelica, I'm very blessed at napaka-grateful ng ganitong mga kausap natin, na nakakausap ko ng mga nanay na madiskarte. Ito na nga, talagang napatunayan natin na talagang madiskarteng ilaw ka ng tahanan dahil hindi lang pagiging host, kundi naging voice artist, online seller, at community volunteer ka. Ikwento naman ito at paano natin nababalanse ang mga ganitong mga kaganapan sa isang misjalicated host.
Ayan, yan yung mga ibang ginagawa ko pa ngayon. Sige, unahin natin yung dun sa bilang voice artist.
Yes.
Kasi during the pandemic, di ba, walang event. So,
Mhm.
sobrang sad that time. Lalo na nag-start yung pandemic kasi nga syempre, ala, paano na yung mga rackets natin? Paano na yung
Mhm.
mga events natin? Eh, sobrang lakas natin sa events before the pandemic. Then here comes Certified Voice Artist Program of Sir Pocholo Gonzalez. Eh, nag-enroll ako doon. I just tried kasi nag-host ako pero hindi ako confident as a
Mhm.
voice artist. So with Certified Voice Artist program, it opened a lot of opportunities for me and it empowered me as a talent. Kaya nung after my graduation,
Kahit
doon na
umuulan.
ulit nag-start yung mga opportunities for me. As a voice artist, as a host, ganyan. Tapos yung sa online selling naman, syempre, online selling, nakikita natin yan everywhere on social media. So parang ako bilang isang nanay na madiskarte, syempre wala pang masyadong events ka ako. Why
Mhm.
not try
Wow.
something new like online selling?
Mm,
Nag-start kami
nice.
actually ng husband ko selling seaweeds, ganyan. And then
Mm.
eventually, damit. Kasi dream ko talagang magkaroon ako ng clothing line. So, part din siya talaga nung mga gusto kong mangyari even with or without the pandemic.
Yun. At ito, malapit sa puso ko isang parte na napagiging community volunteer ninyo at community project ng isang pagtulong sa ating bayan. Ikwento naman natin at paano natin nagkakaroon pa ng naisisingit itong schedule na ito sa pagiging nanay.
Oo nga, hindi ko na nga din alam, sabi nila sa akin, babaeng walang pahinga daw, kuratsa daw ako. Pero kung mahal mo kasi yung ginagawa mo, eh, sa tingin ko naman, walang magiging problema doon. As a volunteer, kasi I've been a volunteer since I was college, I'm an active member of JCI San Fernando Saluyot, and currently I am the Regional Vice President of
Mm.
JCI Ilocandia. So, doing this charity work is not an additional load to me, but actually an opportunity for me dahil dito ko na ilalabas yung tulong na pwede kong maibahagi. Kasi syempre, we are blessed with so much things. Nagagawa natin yung talento natin, may career tayo, but it's also nice to share it to the community para diretso lang yung blessings. Kasi as a volunteer, no, I actually represented the Philippines in the International Youth Forum last
Mhm.
2017. So being a volunteer is really within me. So kahit pa man gaano ka kasi ka-busy, if you really have the heart to serve, to volunteer and to help the community, kayang-kayang matumbling yan kahit nanay ka pa, kahit
Yes.
government employee ka pa,
Oo.
basta may focus ka, you can always make it happen.
Yes, tama naman yan. Talagang nakakatuwa dahil sa ganitong mga pananaw at bilang isang ina ay nagiging isang malawak yung pananaw at nagkakaroon tayo ng iba't ibang discarte ways para mailabas natin yung kakayahan ng isang kababaihan, lalo na ang pagiging nanay. At ito ang tanong ko naman, Miss Angelica, Ma'am Angelica, paano natin nababalanse itong mga kaganapan natin at nabanggit mo nga, kuratsa ka daw at paano natin nababalanse ito?
Sobrang importante talaga ng time
Mhm.
management. Lalo na meron akong baby na 2 years old na kailangan din ng attention. Right now, wala kaming yaya. So talagang yung time ko, most of my time nasa baby ko talaga. And then, yung mga racket ko or yung mga other activities ko, yun yung ini-squeeze in ko na lang talaga during my vacant hours. Minsan, ipupunta ko yung baby ko sa mama ko, ganyan, or sa biyanan ko, sila yung nag-aalaga. Yun na lang siguro yung sobrang blessed ako and grateful ako kasi sobrang supportive ng husband ko, si Carlo. And yung relatives namin, ganyan. Kaya nagagawa ko pa rin naman yung mga responsibilities ko amidst these challenges as a mommy.
Yes, tama naman, Miss Angelica. Talagang iba pa rin kapag may support system. Napakagandang foundation ng mga ginagamit natin para magkaroon tayo ng pananaw sa mga ganitong aspeto. Miss Angelica, ito na nga. Paano natin ma-encourage at ma-empower din ang ating kapwa ilaw ng tahanan? Lalo na ngayong pandemya, itong sitwasyon natin na napakahirap, paano natin sila ma-encourage?
Ayan. Sa lahat ng mga mommies natin na nanonood ngayon, it's never too late to start something new and to explore something new. It's fine to innovate and it's really nice to learn new things dahil nga ngayong pandemic, it actually did not stop us from doing what we love, but it actually opened a lot of opportunities. So laban lang tayo mga mommies, huwag tayo mag-give up. It's always a joy to be a mother and we always find inspiration to our kids, kaya dapat laban lang tayo for them.
Yes. Ayan, Ma'am Angelica, medyo mainit na tanong itong itatanong ko sa inyo. Dahil sa nabanggit ko kanina sa ating Miss World advocacy niya ay ang pagtulong sa mga single mothers. At i-compare natin sa mga merong supportive at complete family na may husband at talagang tinutulungan ang kanyang asawa. Paano natin sila ma-inspire both the single mothers and the complete na family na merong husband na supportive?
Yung dun sa single mother, I know how challenging kasi yung situation nila bilang isang single mom.
Yes.
Kasi nga, I have friends na single mom. So, to all of you who are experiencing raising a child alone, talagang saludo ako sa inyo. Kasi it's not really easy to raise a child alone. Ako pa lang na merong supportive husband in a family na sobrang supportive. Hindi na siya ganun kadali. It's not easy peasy. It's challenging. There are peaks and valleys. But it's always God kasi that we can lean on every time we're so down. Every time that we reflect, sa Kanya tayo bumabalik eh. So we have to be faithful, we have to remain faithful, and we have to do our best as mommies talaga. Kahit gaano pa yan ka-challenging, iba't ibang klase ng challenges yung nararanasan natin. But it's all up to us to make it happen. That's what I always say. Kasi
Yes.
tayo yung nanay, tayo yung ilaw na nagbibigay ng hope sa ating mga tahanan. Kaya kailangan manggaling din sa atin yung pag-asa na meron tayong pag-asa na alam natin na kaya nating malagpasan yung bawat challenge na nararanasan natin.
Yes, nakakatuwa at nakakaligaya ng puso kapag mga ganitong words of wisdom ang galing sa isang ilaw ng tahanan. Malapit sa puso ko ang mga nanay. Ito na nga, Mama Angelica, malapit ng Pasko, pero itong tanong ko, hindi ko masisigurado na may gagrant ko ha. Pero if given a chance, if may isang wish ka na magagrant ngayon, ano ito?
Ako, wish ko talaga ngayong Pasko is yung good health ng family ko. Ayan. Hindi na ako masyado sa material things ngayon siguro, especially as a mommy. Mas gusto ko na lang yung welfare ng mga mahal ko sa buhay, lalo na it's pandemic. So, makita ko lang silang happy and healthy, happy na ako.
Yes, tama naman. Lahat naman ang inaasa mga ganitong kahilingan at katuparan na magkaroon ng good health at walang magkakasakit sa ating pamilya. Dahil ngayong hinarap nga nating pandemya ay talagang kalusugan ay dapat ingatan. At ito na nga, Ma'am Angelica, i-plug naman natin ang iyong mga racket at mga pagiging Miss Jellicated host.
Ayan. So to all of you who are watching, I am Angelica Marana Maglanok, the Miss Delegated host. And I am hosting events, be it corporate, weddings, anniversary, everything hino-host ko po. Yung patay na lang ata yung hindi ko pa talaga na-host. So, ayan. So if you need a host or a speaker, I do it for some time. So you may reach me at 0948-341-6108, or you may follow me on my Facebook account. I also have a YouTube channel, The Miss Delicated Host. Pwede nyo din po akong isubscribe dyan para masubaybayan nyo yung mga activities ko as a mommy, as a host. Kaya kung kailangan nyo po ng host, ayan, pwede nyo po akong i-message. And please do support mommies, working mommies all over the world, kasi the support that you have for us is something that will rekindle the passion more as mommies and as working mommies.
Yes, maraming salamat Miss Angelica dahil sa ganitong aspeto or avenue nagkakaroon tayo ng talakayan at pagbibida ng talagang kwento ng isang nanay at mga badiskarteng pananaw at paraan niya para maitaguyod ang ilaw ng tahanan. At maraming salamat. Have a great day at padayon, Ma'am Angelica.
Thank you so much, Paul, for inviting me. Thank you, everyone. Good morning.
Yun, nakita natin sa ating iba't ibang ibida na yan, na ibida natin ang iba't ibang skills, talent, mga kaganapan. Pero ngayong umaga nakita natin yung ibibida nating kakayahan ng isang nanay kapag nabigyan siya ng isang sitwasyon, anong mga discarding paraan ang gagawin niya, di ba? Shikaina?
Yun nga, partner. And sabi ko nga, they are defying the stereotype, the taboo that mother should be limited.
Mm-hmm.
And sa mga car-rangers natin, and to our guest, and to our bonggang nanay, Miss Marie Venustan, there's just two takeaways that I was able to contemplate during the different interviews. One is that you always have to vest in a good support system. Either be your immediate partner, either be a community, either be friends, either be your family. Make sure that you vest in good support system. Second is that for single mothers, it doesn't make you limited kung wala kang partner. It only makes you more worthy of the love that you didn't get with the right person. Ay, may ganon!
Yes, may ganon!
May ganon!
Oo naman talaga. At ito nga, talagang insight ko for both naman with Miss Marie, Ma'am Marie at Miss Angelica, nakita natin yung kakayahan ng isang nanay.
Yes.
Wala na akong masasabi, kakayahan ng isang nanay kapag binigyan mo siya 100 more percent ang kaya niyang ibigay para ibigay ang kanyang unconditional love para sa kanyang minamahal.
Yes, partner. 1,000
Yes.
times pa namin gagawa ng paraan yan. Huwag lang mapagdaanan ng mga anak namin at ang taong mahal namin yung napagdaanan din namin.
Yes,
Diba
ayan. Napatunayan din natin yan na 9 na buwan pa rin nilang dinala. At talagang yung hirap ng panganak, doon pa lang nakita natin na talagang yung unconditional love ay naroon.
Yes, push mga car-rangers. Ako, dalawa yung mga yan. 13 hours at 15 hours ang labor sa kanila. Pero alam mo, doon na, yun ang simula na ang pagiging nanay, doon na talaga. Ako, doon ko naramdaman talaga. That was really the pivot na sabi kong, magiging nanay na ako. Muntik na akong magmura. Kaya sabi ko, nanay na nga talaga ako. Kasi yung sakit, iba. It was an endearing and it was something, a journey talaga mga car-rangers. Yes. Kaya ano pa nga ba, di ba?
Oo, ang masasabi ko lang, that's a beautiful pain. Diba? Beautiful pain ng pagiging, yung pagle-labor ng pagiging ina. At ito na nga, kahit sabi nga nila, hindi po Mother's Day ngayon. Pero ito'y paninaw at pagpupugay sa ating mga frontliners na nanay, sa mga doctors natin, sa iba pang mga frontliners na patuloy na nagsusumikap at lumalabas ng kanilang tahanan para ipakita at itaguyod ang kanilang pamilya sa gitna ng pandemya.
Yes, and mga car-rangers, just a friendly reminder, baka may gusto kayong nanay na ibida dyan, bonggang story, inspiring activities na ginagawa nila, please do send us a message para naman mabida natin yung mga bonggang nanay na yung dami, di ba?
Yes, at ito na nga, narito din ang ating mga bonggang viewers na kung sa'y patuloy pa rin. Kay Mama, ang aking bonggang nanay, sana ma-feature ka. Ganun ba? Kay Brenda Tulyog Balduza, have a great day, Shipaw, and to all our wonderful people. At ito, Winter Gayaw, na kung saan good AM daw sa crush ng Shishikaina. At nice clothes daw at favorite color niya. Thank you very much. Naka-violet po kami, hindi po
Oo.
kami naka-blue, Sir Winter. Ayun.
Pero salamat pa rin. And to Sir Alan Laviste, thank you so much for tuning in. Sabi niya, listening daw siya. And also, Kabsat Aids, Adrian, and to our Oscar community, maraming salamat for tuning in. And I'll see you in a very, 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 very while.
Yes, sa ating mga communication alumni na yan, kay
Yes.
Rosel Solomon at sa kanyang napakagwapong asawa na si Rainier Lim. Hello sa inyo at kay Baby Z. Hello!
Yan. And syempre mga Car-Rangers, hindi pa rin tayo tapos kung walang quote of the day.
Yes, our quote of the day ay nakakapanahon. Talagang saktong-sakto. Sabi ni Emma Watson, it is time that we all see gender as a spectrum instead of two sets of opposing ideals.
Exactly, partner. Kanina ko pa sinabi, nakailang exactly na ba ako mga Car-Rangers? But the thing is that it's not something that you should be identified with. Parang sa gender orientation din yan.
Yes.
You don't let people define you because of your gender orientation or your sexes or your gender. But the thing is that you are you. You are that person irregardless of your gender. Di ba, Kabsat?
Yes, indeed. Tamang-tama yan. Tumpak ngayong Winner Wednesday. Panalong-panalo natin ang mga kaganapan at storya at kasama din ang ating panalong-panalong sponsor na kasama sa ating RNG family. Narito ang NJCP Musor TG Home Builders Baguio Country Club. Thank you very much, Baguio Country Club, sa inyong pagbibigay ng area for vaccination sites. At lalo na sa ating Lemon Hotel na napakasarap ng kanilang strawberry champurrado. Nabubulol na ako dahil gutom na ako sa kanilang strawberry champurrado at sa kanilang breakfast buffet.
Wow.
At dagdag na natin ang napaka-healthiest, one of the healthiest cafe sa syudad ng Baguio, ang Loves Cafe. At idagdag na natin ang Sangyo Pocha at Studio Coffee.
Naman, partner, syempre wala nang sa Pau, Kati Alice, ang yan ang balita ngayon, Lorma Medical Center, Pines Estate and Gaming Corporation. And alam nyo na, ang kasama sa ating handaan ngayong Pasko, ang Manox ng May Manox.
Iyon na talagang nagutom ako Saktong-sakto ang May Manox dahil sa nalalapit na Kapaskuhan, pwedeng center ito ng ating hapagkainan.
Oo, wala kasi tayong turkey mga Car-Rangers. Kaya Manox na lang muna. Bakit hindi, di ba? So isang araw na naman ang tinapos natin, giving you critical and bias, inspiring stories, and again mga Car-Rangers, kakulitan, kakwentuhan, kaiyakan, at kung ano pa, shakikay.
Yes, ako pa rin si Papa Pia magpapatuloy ng Arangkada Stories dito sa Cordillera, Luzon, buong Pilipinas at buong mundo. At kita-kits pa rin tayo sa iba't ibang mga programa. Hatid ng RNG Luzon. Narito ang Luzon Headlines na kung saan mga mainit na balita ang ihahatid naman natin. At dagdag pa natin ang ating itanong kay Doc Jose. Diba, Shikaina?
Yes, partner. And syempre, hindi din papahuli ang iba pang programa namin with Kapwasing. Kaya mga Car-Rangers, tutok lang with our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and other podcasts, and also channels 11, 13, and partner, Channel 44.
Ayun, kaya kita-kits ulit tayo bukas sa panibagong umaga at morning barkadahan. Ito pa rin ang tambalang nag-uumapaw ang good vibes. Ito ang tambalang
Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan.